Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, and here we are again today for another live. This is our weekly live that we usually do every Saturday. Get too excited, guys. I'm just going to move this over. Hello, Mary Wanamaker. Hello, I hope you're well. First one to respond today. Welcome. And actually, I shouldn't say that because sometimes there's a delay on people's internet, and sometimes someone else responds first, but it doesn't come up till the second one goes. So there you go. I really shouldn't say that. I'm still trying to mess around with this. I played with this the other day because I was outside filming outside just for fun, and I'll talk about that in the future. But it's, now all over the place. As it always is. There's always something, isn't there, when it comes to recording live. Usually with certain places, when you're doing live, they're all a little bit different. And you may or may not know this. Hello, Kerry. Oh, I know the hair. I tried something different, but, I'll probably go back to the same way tomorrow. Thank you, Kerry. New hair. Well, it's not a new hair. It's just something different. Couldn't even bother blow waving it in front, and I just brushed it back. Hello, Kerry Jackson. Hello, good morning, good morning. You did make it. Lovely to have you here. Hello, Creative. How am I feeling? Oh, well, smothered in meds, as you do. Oh, what are you going to do? You got to live, Hello, Green Butterfly. Hope you've, just a tad, Jody. Hello, big sister Teresa is in the house. Everyone say hello to my older sister Teresa. She occasionally comes on when she gets the opportunity. But here we are today again for another weekly live. Now, for those of you who are doing the doily, slight little error. But the actual pattern itself is fine. Hi, Liz. I hope you're well. The pattern is fine. So keep going with the pattern that you see on the tutorial. Just don't listen to me that in one round I say there should be 120 stitches when there aren't. Oh, no, tooth is pretty bad still, but I have to, get it done next week. It's got to be done. Oh, yuck. But it's got to be done, it's one of those things. Thank you, though, Creative. Hello, Raylene, I hope you're well. So the actual pattern itself is not wrong. So continue with the pattern. The only mistake I made is I mentioned, and I think Anne MC, I can't remember her last name, but hello, Little Creek, I hope you're well. But Anne mentioned it to me that I said there's 120 stitches in the round when there was only, I can't remember now, 108, I think. But the pattern is right. Just keep going with the pattern. Follow the pattern. And don't worry about me when I say there's 120 stitches in, I think it was, I'll tell you which row it was so you know. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th row, I mentioned there's 120 stitches. There's only 108. So don't stress thinking that you've made a mistake. And even in the pattern, there's no mistake. It's just that I said 120 when I don't even know where that number came from. It should have been 108. I think what I did, and here's an honesty because I do this a lot, I tend to count the cluster sets, and I do that a lot. And what I did was I just counted them. Oh, thank you, Anne MC was the one who pointed it out. I counted them. I might have just went 3 multiplied by whatever it is I counted, and I might have counted 1 extra or 2 extras. I can't even remember, to be honest with you. I don't even know how I came up with 120. So it is definitely 108, and that was on, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was on row 8. Just remember 108 on row 8, if that helps. But there's nothing wrong with the pattern. So just keep going with the pattern. It's just that I said 120 when I should have said 108. And I thank you, Anne, for pointing that out to me. How gorgeous does it look in the large size as well as, oh, it's the wrong way around, as well as the extra fine cotton. Someone asked me, or thread I should say, what number that is overseas. I really couldn't tell you. I thought it was a 0 thread. I don't know what that means, but it's a very, very fine thread, if you will. Okay, now I'm missing all the chat, and I do apologize here. Hello, we've said hello to Mary. We've said hello to Creative. Anne, hello, Katie, lovely Katie, hello. And Denna, hello, Denna. Are you new here, Denna? Or have I spoken to you before and forgotten? Sorry if I have. Yeah, yes, Dana sounds new. Dana does sound new. The doily looks beautiful. Thank you, Kerry. Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for this gorgeous doily pattern. Okay, and yes, that's well. You're welcome, Dana. That's lovely. What is the recommended hook size for it? For this one, a 2.5 or even a 2. So it's really quite thin. Hello, Marty, the wonderful Marty, and hello to every lovely, lovely person who is here today. And Cherie, lovely Cherie, how are you? Hello, hello. I'm not feeling better. I'm just covering up. Oh, just pumping with meds and hoping for the best. Oh, big smile on the face, just faking it. Fake, fake, fake. No, not really. I am feeling a little bit better, and I haven't been having paracetamol for more than 24 hours. So that's saying something, you know, but it's got to be done next week. No more crying, that's it. I can only cry for so much. So there you go. That I used a 2.5. You can get away with a 2mm hook. If you use a 3mm hook, it'll be like, even now you can tell the stitches are rather loose. It would have been better using a 2mm hook. However, murder on my hands, I didn't want to do it. I decided to do it in an 8-ply for you using a 4mm hook. 8 plies are number 3, and it is also a DK weight, whatever you want to call it. So I did that as well. I thought if I did both of them for you, different sizes, then you could see the difference. Mary on meds, this live might get wide. Woo! I could go dancing on the chair and fall off and break something. No, my luck. So there you go. Thanks, Marty. You just got me all fired up. Oh, I never know what could happen next. I'm using Hobby 8 4mm with a 3mm hook. Yes, I think the 4... Actually, and now that you mentioned it, I played with the Hobby 8 this week, just for a bit of fun, and, you know, as you do, yeah. And I tried it with a 4mm hook. You could get away with a 4.5. So with your 8/4, I think you could get away even with a 3.5 hook. But that's just me playing. I mean, maybe it's just because my stitching was rather tight. For anyone in the States, 2 plies equivalent to Aunt Lydia's Fashion 3 cotton thread. Oh, thank you for that, because I don't know what the difference is, Cherie. I haven't played with the thread much for overseas. Love the curly hair. Now, thanks, Katie. It's, you know what this is? This is the wake up in the morning, have the shower, and mousse it and run out. This is, I haven't got time to straighten it. So, what do you do? Oh, what do you do? Yeah, Contessa, I'm hoping that's correct. I should look it up myself, to be honest with you, Contessa, so that I can actually inform everyone. I thought it was a 0 thread, meaning a very, very thin thread. The thing I like about this thread, actually, is it's got a bit of satin in it. Look, I actually feel, you can feel it on your hands how soft it is. I suppose it's a doily thread, but I suppose you could use it for clothing if you wanted to. Well, it's just so soft. I don't know why I said that, but anyway, it does have that softness about it, and you know me, I'm very fussy with my threads. Now, that's that. Now, you'll be pleased to know, guys, that I found the pattern. It took me a long time, but I found it, to the Tandy wind cheater, jumper, sweater, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it a wind cheater because it's just too nice. All the yarn is anyway. I found the pattern, and believe it or not, in my tiny little book that I use a lot on when I do tutorials and I want to show you things. I tend to use this book in the tutorial, but I haven't used it for a long time. And let me show you. Lots and lots of scribble. Look, lots of scribble, lots and lots of scribble. So it's funny because whilst I was making that jumper, I was in the middle of, and I thought I'd show you just for fun. This wasn't for anything. This was just for me, for around the house, for when it gets cold. I started making, I got halfway through it actually. It was a little vest that I haven't finished because I have to put, like, I'm going to putting a ribbing around it. So there you go. So it's a little vest like that, and it's using a Stella yarn. That's how it should look. There we go. It's using a Stella yarn from Bendigo Woolen Mills, and it is a 10 ply. No, 12 ply to 10 ply, 12 ply. It's a thick yarn. It's a really thick yarn. And instead of wearing like these big cardigans and like, as you can see, I pull my sleeves up around the house. I don't like having, I don't like being restricted. So I tend to make a lot of vests, and that vest, I think it took me about, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. It's so quick. The stitches are that big. It's really big. And I put that on the same page, this is why I'm bringing it up, as the Tandy sweater. So I started the Tandy sweater, I started writing it out, and then I started playing with that one there and accidentally popped it just under the Tandy sweater. So I don't know how I came up. I don't know why I did it. This is what happens when you take meds. It's not good. What? It's not good. Hello, Karen. She's saying hello to Guy and Sully. Karen, you'll be pleased to know that after you mentioned it the other day, I decided, which I'm going to have a drink now, to pop my water in your cup. And yes, that is water. I don't know if you can see that. It's water. Trust me. I don't really have coffee. Don't tell anyone. But it is water. Cheers, everyone. All right. So let me get back to business here. All right. So the Tandy sweater, okay, I keep calling it a sweater. You see, here in Australia, we don't use the word sweater very often. We use the word jumper. It's the way we do it. Just saw that you are live. And hi, hello, Sherry. Yeah, Sherry. Sherry, hello, Sherry. Welcome, join the club. We have a lot of, naughtiness here on our lives. And Little Creek says water. Everybody say, look, I'm not allowed to have, what the sad thing was? I made last night our beautiful Italian sauce, as you do. And I like to put in, say, half a glass of wine in the sauce. But I usually fill the glass up full. Half of it goes in there. The other half goes down here. And I didn't put any wine in just so that I didn't drink it while I was on my meds. So I was sitting there thinking, I've got one more day of meds. I should have waited a day before making the sauce. So I was sitting there, I looked at the fridge, and the bottle is actually a little bit's been drank from it. I don't know who drank it. So I wanted to pour it in the sauce, but I refrained from putting it in the sauce for the first time in years so that I didn't drink it. Oh, I'm so naughty. I'm such a baby sometimes. All right, okay, we're missing all the chat. Good morning, Margaret. How are you? We call it jumper because, as everyone knows, sheep jump. Oh, Teresa, you're hilarious. Little Crick, oops. If you cross a sheep and a kangaroo, you'll have a woolly jumper. Ah! Oh, Marty, that's going to make me happy for the rest of the afternoon. Oh, it's funny. I'm so refrain. Marty, did you break me? Marty just broke me. Making sauce right now. Well, I did it last night, and I was so angry I couldn't put my wine in it. All the alcohol cooks away very soon. No, you see, the thing is, you only put half a glass in the sauce. Then there's like all this bottle left. And I don't know what to do with the whole bottle. Oh, you've got more willpower than I do. Well, I was just worried, Katie, about the reaction. If I did have any. Hello, Luana, lovely name, Luana. Welcome. I was going to make it last night, but I don't put any wine in mine. I know, I do. I love it with the wine. Someone control alt delete Mary. I've broken it. Oh, thanks, Marty. I'm loving this while working on all American Girl doll dress. Oh, that's cute. Let me talk to you about that in a minute, Sherry. Welcome, Luana. We both think alike when it comes to cooking sometimes, not always. Teresa, this is a question I wanted to put to you. I probably should have run you separately about this. But I thought I would talk to Teresa about something that, I know this sounds ridiculous, that lives, I can't believe I'm doing this online, that lives in her toilet. Teresa, you know the doll. I should stop taking meds. You know, the doll that lives in your toilet. This is your fault, Marty. I'm talking about a toilet now. Yeah, we've got a doll that my auntie, God rest her soul, my auntie made. You mean the doll with the toilet paper underneath it? Yes. It looks like a Barbie doll. And it's she's got a crocheted little dress. Now, I took a photo of it a few years ago, and I've got the photo here. There is a story. There is a story, Jodie. It's a Cupid doll, is it? It's a very thin doll. Looks a bit like a Barbie doll, though. You can call it a Barbie doll, Cupid doll, whatever you want to call it. And it stands with the dress on it, and you put your toilet roll under it. So she's got this this wide evening gown, almost like a bridal dress, but it's in yellow. Yeah, it's a little thicker than a Barbie doll. That's okay. I don't care what I use. Okay. Now, I want to make that pattern. You used to have one, did you, Sherry? They're so cute. Now, the outfit itself is like, it goes off the shoulders like that. This is what I'm trying to remember. Talking of toilets, and you're looking all flushed. Marty, definitely broken now. Knitted, aren't you? It's knitted in nylon. I thought it was crocheted. I have a pattern for that. No, I actually thought that was crocheted. But anyway, it can be crocheted, by the way. That outfit can be crocheted. And you know what? I'm going to do it as a tutorial for our channel. No, keep going, Marty. It's keeping me happy. You know, laughter's the best medicine. Marty is winning this life. I know, Marty. What did you take this morning? I know what I'm taking. What's your excuse? Okay, so oh, you know what? A week ago, I wouldn't have been able to smile like this, I tell you. Keep it coming, Marty. Keep it coming, yeah. Mine was crocheted. That's right, Sherry. That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure my sister's one, which was my auntie's one who gave it to us as a gift when we were younger. That's how I remember this thing. And this may sound stupid, but I was thinking about it while I was on the toilet. But it's done in crochet. No, I know, and it's beautiful. It's like, it comes off the shoulders and it comes like a little top around this way, and it's tight around the chest right into the tummy. When it gets to the tummy area, it comes out flowing, and you pop the toilet roll under it, and the dress hangs over it. It's absolutely stunning. And my auntie didn't use yarn. She used chiffon. No, chiffon. It's not a chiffon. Looking at it right now. Are you, Teresa? Just tell me, is it like a chiffon? Not a chiffon. It's I would love it if you and I could go shopping and we could find that particular thread, and we could make this. And I think we could do this, because I think I would love one in my. I don't know if I can fit it in my toilet, because it's just a small little box as they are. I can't believe we're talking about toilets on live. But it is a beautiful thing, and maybe one day Teresa can bring it and we can show it on the live. It's really old, so you can tell that the product, we're talking really old. I don't even know how long ago it was made. That's goes to show you how old it is. Teresa, do you remember how long ago Auntie made it? It could be a Mother's Day gift, perhaps, for next year. I know, but in general, I want one, Margaret. I want one here. Nylon ribbing. Thank you so much, Teresa. I think that's what it is. Yes. Okay, where am I? Stunning and toilet paper belong in the same sentence. But when you see this, Katie, you'll know what I mean. It looks like an evening gown. Looks like she's wearing this beautiful evening gown. Nylon ribbing. Thank you, Chul. Someone says Chul. Yes. Your hair is meant to be curly. Embrace the curls. It looks so much thicker. I know, Kerry, there's like lots of little bald spots there, but don't tell anyone. Notice how I say these things live. I'm so stupid. I made mine and need to make another one. Thanks, Marty. I'm really fired today. It flares out so it fits over the toilet roll. That's correct. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Maybe about 30 years. I'm not sure. I know it was such a long time, but I remember the gift. I remember getting it thinking, such a small thing like this in such a weird place can make me so happy. Isn't that weird? Nylon ribbing usually for coat hangers. That's it. It is nylon ribbing because I've got one of those. You should make one that looks like a singer and call it Lulu. Oh, Marty, stop. Oh, you're hilarious. Are you a comedian you're not telling us about? You do stand up, don't you? Hey, oh, sorry I'm late. Jocelyn, you missed a lot of fun. It's only been 20 minutes and we're out of control. We're talking about toilets. And Marty's got his one-liners that are pretty amazing. I'm on pins and I know, right? He's on fire today. I even need this. Whoops. Everyone's talking all at once. I need a dress made of toilet paper. Oh, thank you so much, Jodie. Yay, thumbs up, everyone. And give a few extra thumbs up for Marty today. He's on fire. Marty's on Marty, stop drinking. Maybe Marty's on the same meds I am and we've accidentally had that glass of wine. Oh, I love the way you are. Oh, thanks, Sherry. I don't care where I am. Isn't that sad? I actually made one for our bed and had to buy a doll for it and ended up using a Barbie doll. You know, Mary, next time I'll bring it both of them for the live. That would be great. I would love to show everyone. I don't even know why I was thinking about this doll. It was the other day. You just want crochet in every room. I know, Karen. Could I be any more crochet crazy? Come on. You can search it on YouTube. I know. There are other things out there that you can use, but for some reason, this one here, it's a basic one too. It's quite basic to make looking at it. Just, you know, blew me away. I think the fact that my auntie made it for us was one thing. Does it have a name? How does one Google it to find a picture? Toilet roll. Put her in a thing. I don't know. Toilet roll dress. Toilet roll evening gown. Crochet toilet roll holder. Oh, you want to make it sound so serious, Raylene. All of my friends just groan at my puns, and this is the only opportunity to get away. You're doing well. It's almost 1:30 here, and so I blame the countless cups of coffee. I had to stay awake. Try knitting crochet in nylon ribbing. I find it a bit tough, to be honest with you, but I want to try it. Ours had a little open. If you run out, please don't shut. Oh, hang on. If you run out, please don't shout. Just lift me up and I'll help you out. Oh, that's cute, Anne. I like that. I'm really scared of the results if I don't get the description right. Katie, you could run into some weird stuff. I know, right? Poem. I know, Anne. I got you. Dolly doo. Oh my God, you've just got me. He's got me choking on my own meat. Choking on me. Cheers, everyone. It's not always. It's not always. Okay. Sometimes it hurts. Oh. Now, I picked up my pen before and I put it down in the wrong spot, so that's what confused me. So, obviously, we got our doily. I got so sidetracked with this doll. Coffee break time, I know. We got our doily out this week and I'm pretty pleased about it because, as you know, I haven't uploaded for a long time and I apologize in advance and thank you so much for your patience, everyone. And I hope you get yours made in time for Mother's Day. On the serious side, Mary, I have already made 8 doll dresses. Oh, I wanted it to be real serious, Sherry, but it's not. I'm glad you've made 8 doll dresses. Send me one. No, don't do that. But we are going to do one, definitely. I just don't know when. Just bear with me. I'll go out and get some of that thread, and we're going to play. We're going to have some fun. It's all right. I was just kidding. But we're going to play and we're going to have some fun, and we are going to. Okay, someone's sending me messages while I'm on my live. How dare they? I love your doilies. Look, the doilies are beautiful. Again, be wary of when I say there's 120 stitches in row 8. Don't believe me. Don't trust me. Would you trust this woman to buy a used car from? Seriously. I accidentally mentioned 120 when it should have been 108, and I do apologize in advance, but the pattern is still correct. So keep doing the pattern as you're going. Don't stop because you hear the word 120 and think, oh, I've only got 108. Just keep going, okay? Because that's nothing wrong with the pattern. It's just something wrong with the speaker. Oh, happy Mother's Day to you, too, Mary. Have a good day. Yeah, Christmas doilies. Yes. Well, we've already done a Christmas doily, I think. Funny Kathy or Katie, I'm assuming you mean. Yes. And happy Mother's Day to everyone. That's correct. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. For those of you who are a mother, for those of you celebrating Mother's Day one way or another, and for those of you who are celebrating Mother's Day whilst you are up in heaven like ours, happy Mother's Day to you. So there you go. I am a mother, and sometimes I'm a pain as a mother, I've been told. And I can be a little bit harsh, as I've been told. No, I'm not. I'm such a wimp. I just wanted you to think I was tough. Happy Mother's Day. Oh, that's cute. To everyone. What? Says Teresa. What? Oh, what do you do? Oh no, I'm a bit of a nerd. But don't tell anyone. Oh gosh, I have 11,500 subscribers. I'm not watching this right now. All I've heard about is toilets and Marty's one-liners, and then I'm a nerd. We're doing well. All right, can we get down to business, guys? Let's get serious. All right, let's poker face. I can't poker face, I'm sorry. Try having 7 grandchildren. Oh, happy Mother's Day to you. 7? Oh. And to all the other mothers and grandmothers and dog. That's what I said, depending on what kind of mother you are. If you're a mummy to a doggy and a kitty, if you're a mummy to a house, it doesn't matter. Happy Mother's Day to you. Hello, I love to crochet. Lovely to have you here. I think your meds are too high for you. Well, I've got one more tablet to go, and then the pain returns. Oh, I'm not looking forward to that. Thank you for the easy tutorial, Denise. Thank you for following the tutorial. Just be wary that in row 8 I accidentally say there's 120 stitches, but there's not. I'm going to keep saying this throughout this live. There's only 108 stitches, and one of our subscribers pointed it out to me, and my apologies, but keep going with the pattern. There's nothing wrong with the pattern. It's my big mouth that said the wrong number. So just keep going with the pattern. Too many meds. In actual fact, I'm not a tablet person. If I have to take medication, I actually refuse. And apparently, according to the dentist, he couldn't understand how I wasn't riddling on the floor with pain because I hadn't taken anything apart from Panadols or paracetamol, which was not working after an hour and a half, 2 hours, which should last 4 to 6. So, very interesting. So I've got a very high pain threshold. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, no. It goes the opposite way for me, actually, Katie. If I take, like, if I have a bit of alcohol or something, I actually don't get active. I go to sleep. Guy needs a gal. Make him a frilly toilet doily. You realise when I make the toilet doily, it's going to sit here. Oh, doily, toilet dress. You mean a toilet dolly friend? Yeah, I might. I think I will. Mine came out perfect. I'm glad, Denise. I'm so glad because I accidentally said 120, just the number wrong. And I apologize in advance for that. Hello to the newbies. I know. Welcome to the newbies. If you are joining us new today, welcome. And get excited because sometimes we're kind of a little bit naughty on our lives. And Richard says, serious, what is that? There's no such thing. Well, except when I was in pain last week. Oh, I was crying like a baby. You can all call me T. Yes, she's actually known to our family as Auntie T. We ended up causing all the pain. Feel free not to share. Oh, hang on. What ended up causing all the pain? Feel free not to share. Oh, no, I don't want to share. Red hair and green eyes, we don't get the same reaction to the meds. Oh, is that correct? Hello, Bonnie. Hello, lovely Bonnie. Hello. You finished your doily. I'm so pleased. Was that you sending messages before, Bonnie? I got some messages up on my phone. If I could send you, Mary, one of my doll dresses, I would. Oh, no, just kidding, Sherry. It's okay. It was a joke. Don't ever take that personally. Hello, Katie. You're saying hello to Katie. That's nice. I didn't count my stitches. I trusted you. Oh, thank gosh for that, because I said the wrong number. Seriously. Auntie T, good name. Yeah, because she's Auntie T to all the family. We all know her as Auntie T. Yes, I'm sorry. Didn't know you were live. Yes, I'm live. Live. I don't know if I'm alive, but but I am live. Actually, I'm on fire today. I don't know how. It was all Marty's fault. Let's blame Marty. I'm not going to blame the meds, Marty. I'm going to blame you. Marty's come up with his one-liners today that's just had me on fire. I'm still a little bit in pain, but not as much as I was the other day. Last week, I should say. It was like a week and a half worth of I'm just assuming it was infected before we have to do the bad work to it, and I'm going to have to go and do something to it. So next week is going to be an unusual week. I'll try and get what I can out. Well, the doily came out perfect. I'm so glad, Denise, and I'm glad you enjoyed the doily. I love my doilies. I actually do love them around the house. People say, oh, that's collectors. Well, you know, kudos to them, because I love doilies. I always have, and I pop them under the weirdest things. Like I'll pop them under the fruit bowl, which is normal. I'll pop them under a vase. Not that I keep vases very often, because I'm not an indoor flower kind of person. I love my flowers outside and in the yard where they should be. What? But I do love them under things, and I just look for things to slide them under. I start looking for things for my doilies. I do love doilies. I make them usually in thicker cotton because of my hands. I don't like putting the strain, but I did do it in the fine cotton this time, just because I wanted everyone to see it. Plus, the one that I have at the moment under the fruit bowl has a stain. I don't know if it's coffee or tea. I don't know if it's wine. But it doesn't come off. I've tried washing, soaking, everything. It's not one of mine anyway. It's a pattern that I found online somewhere, which was like 100 years ago. And it's fairly old. Mind you, they last a long time. So I thought, why not make one of our own doilies, and we can all have something gorgeous for our mamas as well. So there you go. Yay. All right. So that was this week. And once again, thank you for your patience in the past 2 weeks. It's been since I haven't uploaded, I think a week and a half since I haven't uploaded anything. And I do apologize in advance. It's like the first time I've been this sick in years. I've not been this unwell in years. Love doilies. You you have them everywhere. I know it's hard, isn't it? And we've got a Tammy Hoffman. Hi from Ohio. Tammy, are you new here? Welcome. The name Hoffman's not. There's a couple of Hoffmans here, I think. I love the colour, Mary. Thank you so much. It's gorgeous. And it is satin, Sherry. A mix between cotton and satin, thread and satin. I love it. Had to do it. I had to concur the Mother's Day thing. Okay. Well, look, I love that. I love that you can actually create them and give to your mum or your grandmother or your auntie or whoever. But I do know that there's a lot of fellas who like doilies as well. So we're not the only ones, ladies. It's all probably your body telling you to take a much needed break. And I certainly did, Katie. I did do some crocheting, as you saw that little vest that I was making for myself. But I sat on the couch, literally. I had my jumper over me, and we had some good warm days, right? And the blanket, and I was crocheting like this. My hands were sore because you're not supposed to. Here's a little tip, guys. You're not supposed to crochet lying down. The arms go, the shoulders go. Shoulders. Let's try elbows. These are shoulders. The elbows go, your wrist goes. Don't crochet like that, because not good. Sit up nice and tall and keep your shoulders down. Thank you, Bonnie. It's correct. Sandrine. Oh, that's a lovely name, Sandrine. Are you new here? Welcome. Hello. So sorry, Bonnie. Laurel, sending comforting prayers. Well, what happened to Bonnie? I missed something. Oh, yes, I know what she said. Yes. That's what I like to hear, Mary. You've Beyond earned it, relax. Oh, thank you so much. Katie, I'm getting all confused here. Creative says same, Bonnie, without. Yes, posture is best. That's correct. Need to keep your shoulders down when you crochet. I crochet like this a lot, and then at the end of the day, my neck is sore, my back. Keep those shoulders down. Oh, I keep saying it, but I don't even do it. Oh, you know what? I need a tissue. I've got itchy now. I don't know what I've touched. I think it might be. I'm trying to think now. I get so itchy with all the yarn in this room. I wanted to do the lives in this room. Thought it was the best thing for everyone so it can have the yarn in the background. But some yarn gets me going. It really does. So, oh, actually, you know what? Let's get on with business. Come on, ladies and gents. Let's get on with business. Blessings to you, Bonnie. I know. We've been there, Bonnie. It's all good. We've been there. Okay. Oh, so itchy, guys. So itchy. All right. So are we ready to talk business? Strictly. Nothing's ever strictly here, is it? Even when I'm doing my tutorials, you would have found that this doily tutorial, I was very serious through. Not because I was serious, but because I was still a little bit unwell when I recorded. And all you could hear me do was literally, and I'm trying to delete all those hams all the way through it, because every time I spoke, I go, such a nerd. All right, so what we're going to do this week, we are going to, wondering what one you went itchy for the doily. I don't know, it's possible, I don't know, it could be anything. Made it in DK weight, so pretty. Okay, it comes up nice in the DK weight as well. Well, that's the one I made it in, and I made it for you guys because for me, I wanted the thin cotton, the thread, which I made. But I think for visual, so you can see it, it was better for me to do that in the 8-ply, which was really good because even when I was doing it in the thin weight, I had lots of trouble and made lots of mistakes. You made it in DK also. Oh, that's interesting. A lot of people made it in the 8-ply. That's very interesting. But I understand that it's difficult to crochet with a thin hook and thin thread and still be able to see those little tiny stitches. But this one wasn't too bad. I think a 2.5mm hook I used probably would have been better with a 2mm hook, but it's okay. It still worked out well. So now that I found the pattern to our jumper, breaks your hand. Yes, I know, right? I use crochet thread for mine, but may try DK weight. Well, I use the crochet thread and the DK weight, so there you go. Makes you feel your age. What age? I'm not going to talk about age today. I'm not going to discuss that. That's a terrible, disgusting disease. Oh, I know, right? Okay, so now that we've found our pattern to the Tandy jumper, we are going to start that jumper. It's the very next tutorial on the list, along with kittens in a row, or kitties in a row. I got my Jumbo Clover stitch markers. Yay, well, good on you. Well, actually, for the doily tutorial, I used the new stitch makers from Hobby, and they were a little bit tight. So those ones there, probably good to use when you're not recording. But when I'm recording, I think the Clover is a good one. Leave the age alone, I know, right? It's such a terrible thing to talk about. My giant hands aren't fans of tiny hooks and thread. Well, yeah, hello. Someone told me once that I have man hands. I don't know what that means. They're blokes' hands. I don't know. I think the nails make them look a little bit feminine, but they are pretty strong. Made an infinity scarf with my Tandy yarn. Did you? Actually, Kerry, how much yarn did you use for your infinity scarf? I'd be curious to know. Did you use 300 grams, 400? How many skeins of Tandy yarn did you use? I'm curious. Just out of curiosity, because I have 4 skeins that are different. You only use 1 ball. Oh, even better. Well, that's good. And notice how Kerry's from Australia. So notice how we call the skeins ball. We don't actually call them skeins. I've been calling them skeins because that's what everybody uses online. Personally, for me, I like to call them ball. But every time I say the word ball, people laugh. So I don't know. Age is just a number. Can't work with thread. I know, Richard. Well, neither can I. Excuse me. And I struggled with it. I really, really struggled with it. But I really wanted to do one for my fruit bowl. So I thought, why not do one for our channel? I got a big one. Okay. Let's get down to business. Oh, I'm coughing all over the place. Let's have a drink. Cheers. The school long dainty hands here. Number that is. I gotcha. Lost count on the doily dress. Having fun listening to you all. Oh, on the doll dress, not the doily dress, the doll dress. I can't even read today. I know we can, Sherry, we can be really naughty here. And let's just blame it all on Marty. We can be really naughty. I mean, you know, but we're not naughty in a bad way. We're just naughty because we like to have fun. I mean, our lives are very relaxed. Everyone has a little bit of fun during their lives. Nobody likes to take these things seriously when it comes to lives. Poor Marty. Oh, but Marty loves it. We're laughing at his one-liners, his puns. We're laughing at them. I love a good pun. But they do what I need them to do. I know these hands, I know sometimes you just want to. Mind you, I must say, having a rest the past week and a half, the hands have been feeling really comfortable. I don't mind it. It's good, clean fun. It is, you know what, Sherry, it really is. We really are silly, but we're just silly with fun, you know, in a fun way. Have you told her about the naughty corner? Oh, to the newbies. I'll talk to you about that in a minute. Hey, we should put Marty in the naughty corner. Oh, but he's too much fun. keep making us laugh, Marty. I'm doing a scarf in Black Sugar Rush and a 1.5 millimeter hook. Good luck with that, Karen. Marty should have received a one-way ticket to the naughty corner. Okay, to our newbies. The naughty corner is that little space right there. So when someone is naughty on our live, we toss them in the naughty corner and they start touching all my yarn. I assumed I was already in the corner. Marty, you've been upgraded to number one in the corner at the moment. Oh, but you made us laugh. We had a good time. We love your puns. You're not going to be able to open your fingers when you start working on those with those thin hooks. I know, right? They really tense everything up. Poor Marty. Marty loves the attention, guys. Okay, just heads up. You do like the attention, don't you? Oh, sorry, you don't. Teresa, you're always in the naughty corner. I know, but you're a good girl. You don't go in the naughty corner. You know who we're missing today? The culprits of the naughty corner. We are missing Franca, and we are missing the lovely. Oh, hello. Help me out, everyone. Who are we missing? Kiki. I couldn't get it out. I'll be the mayor of the corner. I love it. I love it. Whoa. The number one naughty corner slot is reserved for Kiki and myself. Katie's always in a naughty corner. Kiki. Yeah, I know. I just had a mental blank there, didn't I? Second there. Kiki, Katie, Franca. Who else goes in the naughty corner? Sometimes I think Karen's been in there once or twice before. Karen Beaton. Have you been in there once or twice before? You know who never comes into the naughty corner? The lovely Anne and Jody. They're obviously related. They have the same last name. They never get in the naughty corner because they're such lovely, sweet, wonderful people. Not like me. Mayor Marty and the naughty misfits. Creative, you're a character. Oh, Bonnie, you never been in the naughty corner? Seriously? Oh, we'll have to pop Bonnie in the naughty corner just for fun. Get in the corner with Marty. Oh, that's funny. No, it's not fun. Oh, come on, let's get serious, guys. I mean, you know what? We've been laughing way too much today. I'm back. Mary, want to make us back? Mary, welcome back. No, Bonnie is a naughty corner regular. Oh, is she? Permanent resident, says Karen. I put your first name and your last name together, Keaton. He's an actor, isn't he? All right, come on. I have to get serious. I'll pass out the yarn to the others. No touching the yarn, Bonnie. Oh, speaking of the yarn, this is where I popped the Hobby Lobby. I don't know why I said Hobby Lobby. It's not a Hobby Lobby. It's just Hobby. Hobby Lobby is totally different. It's not even an Australian store. I don't know what possessed me to say it. I popped the Hobby yarn, Hobbii yarn, up there from Denmark. I think they are. Denmark? I think they're from Denmark. I popped their cotton up there. I have the Aussie yarn here. I have the professional sheep, straight from the sheep himself, the Polworth sheep, yarn here, the farmer himself, I should say. And I have the Bendigo Woolen Mills yarn there, and I have their cotton down there, down the bottom shelf there. Can't get the pen to work. Right down there. So that's where things are happening at the moment. They may change, I'm not sure, but we'll see. And I've missed all the chat. I'll send out change of address cards and just move in the naughty corner. Sure, pop on in. All 11,500 of you can come into the naughty corner. I don't mind. I don't know how I'm going to fit you all in this tiny little room. Not the same country. No, I know, right? Mary, only Marty for now. I want 11.5 of you in here. I want to see what it's like. I think it's pronounced hobby. Hobby. Yeah, double I. Yes, you're right, Anne. What did Marty do? What did Marty do? No, he's a good boy, Marty. He just made some one-liners and made me laugh. He broke me. Who usually breaks me? Katie. No, Kiki. I don't know. Who usually breaks me? But today it's Marty's turn. Marty broke me today. It made me laugh too much. What did he not do, says Bonnie. I broke Mary, says Marty. I feel like I'm telling a story here. And then we broke Mary. Oh, little kitty's out there in Kiki land. Where is Kiki? I know. Kiki is the ultimate breaker of Mary. Kiki breaks me. She does, thanks, Jody. She breaks me all the time. And then she leaves. It makes me sad. And I sit in my little naughty corner and I cry. No, I don't. Marty just takes over. Laughter is the best medicine. Thank you, Mary. And you know what? I've been pretty sad. And I found myself when I was sad, I just popped on a comedy video, as you do. And I think I watched every comedy video under the sun last week and the week before. I thought, this is not working. It's not getting rid of the pain. But I did have a lot of fun. Lots of Jerry Lewis movies and lots of Danny Kaye's and lots of, who can I think of now? Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. I can't even remember them all. But lots of the good old-fashioned comedians. I love them all. Laughter best medicine. Yeah, we'll squish up and fit in the room. We'll work something out. 1.5 metre distance. All 11,500 of you. Come on, let's see. Try and see you do 1.5 metre distance in this tiny little room. Yeah, that would never happen. I made my doily in the same yarn as I did the table runner, so they matched. It's like even better. Sounds like a good idea, Bonnie. I've been watching Amos and Andy and Groucho Marx. I love the Marx Brothers. They're to die for. Marx Brothers, the Three Stooges. You know what? We had some vile characters in our day, and we didn't turn out violent. Imagine everyone doing what the Three Stooges used to do to each other. Imagine us doing that, poking each other in the eye and bopping each other on the head, and oh my gosh, we never turned out crazy. Jerry Lewis, Carol Burnett, love Carol Burnett. You should try watching Laurel and Hardy. Love Laurel and Hardy. Love, love, love. Yeah, they always talk about what happens these days. Go to jail for it, I know, right? They talk about, these kids watch these dangerous things and then they try to do it. Don't blame it on that. There's nothing wrong with it. We grew up with dangerous things. We didn't go around murdering people. Much. That was a joke. Heads up there. Wasn't many of them. I wonder how much my backyard can fit. Oh, it's so naughty. I like to watch old black and white movies. Oh, they're hard to find. I know, right? And the thing is, they pick 5 of them and play the same ones over and over again on TV and don't get all the other ones that they used to play. It was actually sad to see them go. I love the Three Stooges. Have all their movies. Oh, is that right? I'm moving in with you, Sherry. Where'd you say you lived? Mama's family. I'm running Mama's family. Look, we didn't have any issues watching those ridiculous shows, and they're ridiculously funny. Not ridiculously bad. They were ridiculously funny. I love them so much. I find a lot of the old comedies on YouTube. Yeah, some of them are on there. Some of them they cut a lot of things out, so you miss a lot. It's a spin-off of Carol Burnett. All right, okay. Indiana. Oh, I don't care where you live. I'll move. Like that, Sherry? They were called Slapstick. I love slapsticks. And you know what? A lot of the modern generation just don't like slapstick. I find really odd. We are addicted to Mrs. Brown's Boys. Hilarious. Hilarious. I know I shouldn't, but I love it. People are saying, it's a little bit not right. And I think, do I look normal to you? Come on. And he's very funny. She very funny. Whoops. So can I get down to business, guys? We got so distracted. You've never heard of Mrs. Brown's Boys? You are so missing out. It's hilarious. Her. I used to watch Upstairs, Downstairs. I don't think I ever really watched it. I know Teresa did, but I never really watched it. You can come here. We could keep each other in stitches. I know, right, Sherry? We could have a lot of fun. I don't think we're allowed to get out of the country right now, though. Sherry, I'd love to. I bet you've just don't know. I bet you have just don't know the name. Not sure what you mean. Oh, I say she probably doesn't know the name of it. That's all. Yeah, she's probably not sure of the name of Mrs. Brown's Boy. Very funny. Stitches. Pun made. Admin stitches. I know, right? I used to watch British comedies. So funny. Mr. Bean, aren't they hilarious? Okay, can we just not get so sidetracked? You got me singing, guys. That's what happens when you get sidetracked. All right, let's get down. Can we get down to business? She sprayed super glue. Ab Fab. I've got the series here. I had to buy it. I had to buy it because, Adina, I always say Adina is me. Always complaining about her weight and accidentally drinking a little bit too much. Not me. I don't do that. I love him. I love him. Okay. Come on, guys. Can we just get serious for a while? Come on. I know you're trying to make me happy, and I'm glad you are. Wake up. Oh, it's British show. I only watched a little of Upstairs, Downstairs. Downtown Abbey is pretty much the same thing. Okay. Hello from Ohio. I was hoping I could see you live. Melody, I know I love seeing your name come up because I just love the name Melody. Welcome to our live. And Marty says, Mr. Bean was my idol as a kid. I know, he seems to be everybody's idol as a kid, which probably explains a lot. And yes, I have a teddy. We should make a crochet a teddy outfit for him. I don't know what size outfit he is, but we should crochet something for him. You know what? I get these stupid ideas. Katie, it's another one of those HS things. For those of you who don't know HS, Harry Styles. Mr. Harry Styles. That top is definitely coming. I keep saying it, but we never get a chance to do it. And I have to do it now because we've got Marty here. And Marty might like to wear that top. Maybe. He might like to make one. Mr. Rogers was my fave as a child. What's Mr. Rogers? Someone talk to me about that. Time, hot drink, morning tea, homemade scones, and homemade... I don't take wild lemon curd, but I do like the idea of homemade scones. Oh, yummo. How is Harry Styles thing going? It's sitting in... It's actually... Is it here? It's in a tub. Oh, I don't know where the tub is. Here, boy. Come on, Harry. Here's a good boy. And I'm calling it now. It's here somewhere. It's in one of the tubs. You know what? I have to admit, last weekend, we had people here. So I had to move everything in this room, and I just shoved tubs everywhere just so that I can get, everything in this room. And I don't know where I put the hat. It's around. Don't stress. It'll be here. Oh, I know where it is. I just worked it out. When I put everything else in, I left the Tandy jumper and the Harry Styles thing, because that was what we were going to make that week, which was 2 weeks ago when I fell sick. I left them on top of a cabinet in the workstation room, so that doesn't matter if guests came later, when they left, I could pop it down straight away and start working on it. And that's when I fell ill, and that never happened. So it's still sitting there. This one's here because I wanted to tell you about the losing the pattern, which I found. So there we go. All right, let's go back to, I've lost all the chat. Good morning, tea time. Yep, got that one. Good. Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers in the movie about him. Oh, that's interesting. We had Mr. Squiggle. Oh, Mr. Squiggle was, and hurry up. He used to say that, I think, from memory. Every time what's her name, used to have to draw something, he used to say, and hurry up, or something like that. I can't believe I remember that. Karen Beaton, need to watch it. Yes. So let's get down to business. Speaking of the Harry Styles top, the 2 things, let's try 2 things for now, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this face next week. The mouth, that is. We are going to start the Tandy jumper. Now, you don't have to use Tandy yarn. All you need is a DK weight or a number 3 yarn. I don't know how it will work in cotton. I am doing it in the wool for now with the, I'm so itchy. I'm doing it in the Tandy wool because I don't break out in that one. That is a Polworth sheep. I didn't know I didn't break out with Polworth sheep, so there you go. Harry, yes, we're talking about Harry. We'll get back onto Harry in a minute. Okay, well, I really have to go. Oh, okay, Mary, have a great day. Or great night in your case, I think. Hot drink, yummy. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. Oh, that's a show, isn't it? It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. We ran Mary W off again. She's obviously very busy. It's very late where she is, I think. I think it's like 1 or 2 in the morning or something now. I think it's very late. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong. Sorry, Mary. So we're definitely going to start the Tandy jumper this week. Bye, Mary Wanamaker. Happy Mother's Day. Yes, happy Mother's Day to Mary Wanamaker. Mr. Rogers. That's the Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood. Okay. Oh, I think I saw that. I saw a commercial on that one. I'll have to check that out. Is it funny, guys? Is it comedy? If it's a comedy, I'll watch. If it's just one of those boring day-to-day shows, I just look in the mirror for that. I don't know why I said that. My neighbourhood. No more meds for me. Kitty show. I won't go straight to comedy. I wouldn't go straight to comedy. Oh, really? Well, I don't like watching boring. I like watching comedy. Sometimes I will watch Mr. Arnold, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Yes, or Mr. Sly. Sylvester Stallone. I love me a Sylvester Stallone. Mary Focus says, I love to crochet. I'm trying very hard. It's all those meds. Let's get down to business. Okay, come on. Sorry, everyone, I need to go and mow the lawn. That's what you do on a Saturday. That's right. While the weather is good, happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. Ciao for now. See you, Teresa. I'll see you soon, and we'll talk about the toilet. We'll talk about the toilet dolly thing. Yeah, I'm not silly. I'm a good girl. Sherry? I just want to laugh at that. I'll see you soon, Teresa. Oh, my Auntie T. Thank you. My Auntie T. She's known as Auntie T. All right. So let's talk. Come on, business, guys. Let's talk about definitely the Tandy jumper is going to get started this week at some stage. And the kittens in a row. I cannot promise you the Harry Styles will get started this week. I actually don't want to do the Harry Styles top until we finish the Tandy jumper. Now, the reason is, firstly, because I don't know if I'm going to be physically well enough to do it all at once. But definitely, I think we should try and finish one before we start. Finish a big item before we start another big item. I think that's the best way to go. There are ways that I can do this so that you guys can just see it and it's done. I could do it a week in advance. Like, I can do it a week in advance. I could do it the week before and then say to you, oh, wait, by the way, guys, here's a project that you're going to make, right? I could do that, but I love making them with you. I love us doing it together. I think the only problem with doing it together is if I make a mistake. Oops. I have to tell you about it. And so it's a bit of a trick on my part. It's a bit tricky for me, right? But I do that. And I love that we work together as a team here at Wow Crochet Designs. Now, getting to that, I did get a message this week from a certain subscriber mentioning how they loved our Wow Crochet community. It brought, some wonderful things to them. And to me, that's really, really important. We need to keep our community as relaxed as we can. And these lives, they help. We have a lot of fun. We do a lot of silly things. Yours truly does get a little bit off, but we do have a lot of fun. And that's what keeps the Wow community together. And that's what I like about our channel here. We're not just a crochet channel. We're a community where we like to look after each other and put each other up on a pedestal, because that is where everyone belongs. We all belong up here. We don't want to sit down there. Who wants to sit on the bottom, right? We want to get up on the pedestal and we want to be happy, and that's where we should be. Life is too serious to be straight all the time, and I think our lives makes people feel happy, and our crochet just brings out so much gorgeousness. Can I use that word? And I do say it all the time. The word gorgeous is, look, it's my word. I'm gonna own that word. I'm gonna get copyright on it for sure. So one way or another. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention, that it does help, even if it just helps one person and makes them feel better about themselves and who they are. Then let's just keep doing that. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to mention that, guys, because I just felt so warm and fuzzy when I got that message. We're going around in circles. I thought when we started talking about Harry Styles' top, we'd going into one direction. Marty! Now I'm definitely broken. I'm gone. That's it. There's no saving me today. Oh, God, that's hilarious. Ocean on left, airport on the right. We've missed Richard. I know Richard's back. It's lovely to have you back, Richard. I will have to go soon. It's 9 p.m. Oh, Sherry. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, you're in Georgia. That's nice. Live it up. Stay a while. It's a family. It sure is, Katie. We are a crochet community family here. We want to look after our family and keep them warm and fuzzy inside, like I feel right now. I say that like that cause of the country. Yes. You can recommend. You were recommended. You can recommend by YouTube for me. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean there. Sherry, our own little crochet family, absolutely. Oh, Bonnie, you're so cute. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. I love you too. Big heart. Glad you came, Sherry. Lovely to have you here, Sherry. Absolutely. And lovely to have anyone who is new today. And we love our regulars and we love our old timers as well. We've got some old timers here. They've been around since I first started. We know it's an itty bitty baby on YouTube. Although I've never been an itty bitty baby. Marty or a keeper, anyone that can work in Harry One Direction Fun is a winner. Katie assumes, Marty, and I'll say assumes because I'd like to hope she does, because it'd be great if she does, that she has Mr. Harry Styles' phone number or lives next door to him or something fancy like that. Because if you did, I'm moving in, Katie. Assumes. Oh no, she's so friendly with Mr. Harry Styles. He will hopefully like our top. Or bad luck. Well, at least Marty and Richard might get a top out of it. I joined at your 1,000. Did you, Jeannie? You've been a long time too. Calling us a family is definitely better than saying a group of hookers. Oh, that's it. I'm gone. I'm done. I'm going to start crying in a minute. Okay, all right, I'm done. Marty, you're a very naughty, naughty Marty. Oh, you got me crying. Oh, oops, makeup. I'll control myself now. So the Tandy jumper's coming next week. All right, now this is so unprofessional. Okay, the Tandy jumper's coming next week. Marty, you're staying in that corner permanently. sometimes I watch with my wife, Jocelyn. Oh, that's lovely. I know it's lovely to have you both here, Richard. I love having you both here. I love having Marty here a bit more today than usual. Um, but we do have a lot of fun here on the lives. Please, nobody take any of this personally. It's always a lot of fun. And we sometimes we get a little bit out of control. Now I can't crochet. Oh, well, you're laughing. I'm crying now. Welcome to the newbies and welcome to both the Richard and the lovely Jocelyn as well. Lovely to have you both here. I'm happy to be... Karen, get in the corner with Marty. You're done. We're done. That's it. Oh, gosh. Look, I got through writing the Tandy jumper. It's Tarnd. I didn't get the I in at all. Tandy on Monday or Thursday, one or the other. Now, I did miss first Thursday of the month this week. Obviously, you know why, because I'm unwell. That will either come this week or next week, or I'll just skip it and do the next month's. Look, you know, it doesn't really matter. I did have a few things I wanted to pop in for last Thursdays, and I didn't last Thursday's month. And I was a bit worried that I missed out completely, but what I'm doing is I'll have to write it all down because I'm forgetting what I've been doing over the past few months. And what I thought, I'd just pop in little bits during the first Thursday of the month. So it might be a little bit an extra longer video, like instead of 25 minutes for that video or half an hour, it might be like 40. I'll try and make it as short as possible. I like to make those videos as short as I can because it's just talking about the month's work, some of the things that we have done. It's also talking about some of the things we want to do, like the Mr. Harry Styles top that just keeps getting put on. And we will get into it, I promise, Katie. I'm totally broke. I'm totally broken now, Richard. I'm trying to focus, but it's not happening. The water. Let's have water. Maybe that'll help. Much. A little bit. Nothing at all. Cheers, everyone. And maybe I better not drink it because I'll end up choking. You'll sit there and be laughing at me choking. All right, look. Oh, gosh. I tell you what, guys. It has been a really good live. I got to admit, usually the lives, they take a lot out of me and I end up saying stupid things that I have to do. Like this Harry Styles top. That came out of nowhere. It's all your fault, Katie. The Harry Styles top came out of too much water might be the problem. All the water has to flush out all the meds because I've had too much this week. Yeah, we ended up with the Harry Styles top. That wasn't a planned thing. That was something we got into conversation about Harry Styles and the tops that he wears in his videos and the jumper, the little jumper that he wore, you know, the cardigan jumper thing he wore. And then all of a sudden I found myself making Harry Styles top. I don't even know how I got into it. So this mouth gets me into trouble. Love your coffee cup. Wish I had one. Well, this cup here was gifted to me by a subscriber who's actually in the naughty corner at the moment, and that is Karen Beaton. And she also gifted me, I haven't got the coaster with me. I haven't got it with me. I left it in the other room. She also gifted me the coaster as well. I think I left it in the other room. I did. Yeah, I did. Sorry, Karen. But we've got the coffee cup, and she gifted me the cup and the coaster. There may be some kind of, you know, cup, pen, t-shirt, jumper thing in the future. I haven't thought about that yet. I did discuss it with my daughter, who's my business partner. She does all the business side. She said, well, I don't know, Mum. Do you want to do that? Do you want to go down that road? Do you want to go down that road? This is the way she speaks to me. She's such a businesswoman. I sit there and say, do you think we should try this? And she says, well, I don't know, Mum. Well, let's see now. It's a lot of work and you're going to have to do this and you're going to have to do that. And do you want to go down that road? So she talks to me like I should be talking to her, but it just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's the parent. I'm in fully supported, but it was definitely a group effort. I know, right? It was up to Bonnie. You'd be making Harry a bikini with some fishnet. Oh, that's right, Bonnie. I remember that. I have one from Bag a Day. Bag a Day is Sherry. If you didn't know this, she's on the top of my list of all crocheters on YouTube as being my favorite. So if you didn't know that, there you go. She's my favorite. I tried to keep her a little secret because I wanted her all to myself, but she's just such a beautiful person that I can't help myself and let everyone know that she's my top top YouTube crocheter. And, you know, don't get me wrong, there's quite a few others, but I just love her personality. I just love that she's a down to earth. What you see is what you get with her. And I just love that. And to me, that's what I look for in people as well. I don't want those ones who frill it up with all their fancy hairdos and their makeups and things, even though I do my makeup. I just don't overdo it. But I just wanted someone who's just a really loves her craft, and she is one of them. And I cannot go wrong with her, and you cannot go wrong with her. Anybody who's anybody should go and watch Bag O Day. She's absolutely gorgeous. I know. I love her, love it. She doesn't even know how much I love her. She probably thinks, oh, I'm not another crazy subscriber, but hey. And Eric, Eric's the husband, is that correct? I don't really know much about him. I just watch her crochet. So there you go, girls. She's my number one, or I'm her number one. One or the other. She's my top crochet YouTube person to go to. Smile. Let's get down to business. I'm in a little bit of pain now. Too much laughing, Marty. I blame that on you. Monday, we are starting the Tandy sweater. I won one of her giveaways last August. I still haven't opened it. Seriously, Jeannie? When I get a giveaway or anything yarny, I have to open it straight away. Yeah. It's a kind of a little thing I have. I just like rip things open. But for you guys, like when I ordered from Hobby Lobby, I was real careful, right? Because I thought if I rip open this package, it's going to look like I ripped open the package and I was being a Mary, right? When you're being a Mary, you just rip things open. You take out what you like, right? He is called Bod by Crystal. Oh, Bod, Mr. Bod. Oh, I like that. I moved and can't find the box. Jeannie, I hope you didn't lose that box. You have to find it. You have to find it for me to find it. Let me come over. Oh, that's fine. I'll have to get a plane to come to you, aren't I? Not allowed to. I can go for a walk to the milk bar. Do you live anywhere near our area? Not without moving a bunch of stuff. Oh, move the stuff. Get to the yarn. Get to the yarn. Never hide yarn. Let it all out. It needs to breathe. I need someone too. I'll come. Except I'll wait for the borders to open before I can come. The borders are all locked up. I can't go anywhere. Be lucky if I can get up to the milk bar and back without being told off. No, the milk bar's okay. Shopping's okay. Actually, everything's okay at the moment. We just can't travel. I have never won any. Oh, Sherry, you've got to enter our giveaways because you know what? You never know. And I've had a couple of people win it twice, which is just unusual. I don't pick them. I press that little YouTube, what do you call it? I don't even know. I still don't even know what it's called. Comment picker. That's what it's called. The YouTube comment picker, and the names run. And sometimes I get really sad because I see all the names come up and I think that one could win, that one. And then it picks one and I'm really happy for that person it picks. But I'm sad for all those other names that I saw because I knew them. Well, I know everyone, which is sad. Yeah, Mr. Bod. That's an interesting name. It's a lot of yarn in that box. It's a lot of yarn in that box. I know, right? It's a lot of yarn in the box. Why would you not want to open it up and cuddle it and tell it how much you loved it? I enter every time, but never win. Oh, Sherry, you know what? Just keep going. You can never win if you don't keep going. Just keep going. One day you'll win something. In maybe one day. No, I'm not going to quote. I got one from Sabrina. I don't know that name. I can't even say it now. From the UK too, and can't find it. And it has chocolate. Oh, you better find it before the chocolate dates. I'm one of those people. I literally do this. There's things on a shelf and they're all out of date. I just swipe it straight in the bin. I will not try something that's out of date. And a lot of people do. They say the best, when you say best before, it means you can still eat it. No, not for me. It does not mean that. Sorry, just a little problem with the camera there. Okay, all good. I won one. Oh, yes, you did. You won. Bonnie won one. Katie Hahn. Let me go through some names. Who else has won on our channel? Bonnie's won. Katie's won. Karen Beaton's won. I'm looking at names. See who won. Who else? Richard's won. Is it Richard? Richard's one. Yes, I think Richard's one. Two Richards one. We've got two Richards that come in. I haven't seen the other one very often. Andrea has. Who's Andrea? I have been ordering from Bella Coco her crochet society boxes. I heard about that. The only thing I've won is from Mary. Oh, well, you won something, Richard. That's the main thing. Yay. Oh, I don't know who else has won now. So many people. Oh, Angela. Angela's won. Kiki's won. Yes. Franca's won. Jody's won. Absolutely. I forgot about you, Jody. Sorry, Jody. Liz has won. Liz won. For those of you who don't know this, I do, at the end of the year, I do a subscriber of the year. And last year was Liz. And I do that in New Year's Eve. That comes up. It's a 3-minute thing or a 5-minute thing. I'll pop up New Year's Eve. Every year I do this and I pick one. The last one was, there was Liz, and then there was not Angela, there was Suzanne, Liz, and that was, I think that's about it. And they win a massive pack. Andrea, yeah, Angela, Ghost Hacker, yeah. I'm with you, Mary. Best before is not a suggestion. I know, right? Jody's one from me, yes. Liz, Katie won twice. Absolutely, that's correct. There were so many. We do giveaways a lot. I have to admit, I haven't done one for a while. The last one I did was, yeah, I have actually. The last one I did was the opening of this room. And it was gone with Lisa. I had to think about it. And it was gone with Lisa. And Lisa's already crocheted her doily and popped it up on Facebook. Bonnie's already done her doily. A couple of other people have already done them. So I love that. I love that. And I know Lisa actually won a pack from me last week. We actually had coffee together when I delivered it to her, which was lovely. You won twice. Classy Kim won once. Yes, Classy Kim, I haven't seen for a while, but she does pop on occasionally and says a few lovely words, as she beautifully does. She also sent me a few little things in the post, which was lovely. And who else? Oh, look, there's so many. So, you know what, Sherry? You've got to be in it to win it. And I do them a lot. But this year's one's going to be a little tiny bit different. I'm not actually doing a lot of giveaways on every 1,000. What I'm doing is different kinds of giveaways. Like this one was because we opened up this room here, this whole craft room. And I did a first Thursday of the month, devoted the whole video just to the craft room, which wasn't much. It was like, I don't know, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. It was devoted just to the room. I didn't talk about much else. And that was about it. And so that was the giveaway for this room. Yes. Well, just being part of the family means we are all winners. Oh, that's lovely, Marty. Good laughs and lifts up spirits. And yes, being yes, I'm being serious for a change. Thank you so much, Marty. You can get out of the corner now. And Marty's correct. We just, as a family here, as a community, I don't know why I feel like that's better. I just feel like it's over there for some reason. As a family and as a community, we like to keep the fun together, but I will still always do giveaways, and the ones that we are doing this year are going to be totally different. And as you know, I did one for the room. The next one is going to be completely different. And I did one of these last year, which is one that Katie won as well, where I get you to name a project. We talk about the project and what we're going to make. And I can't remember exactly. It's coming up because I said in May or June I have to promote it. And then your job is to either name it or pick the colors or pick the yarn or whatever the story is. And what you choose, if you win it, you get that yarn, you get the hook, you'll get the scissors, you'll get the sewing, darning, weaving needle, whatever you want to call it. You'll get it all as a pack. And this is all in honor of me starting my packs this year. I'm going to be starting up packs towards halfway through the year after I do the Wool and Sheep Show here in Melbourne, Australia, which is done in Bendigo. I'll be starting up packs for that show. After that show, I'll be doing packs more often. And these packs will be like giveaway packs that'll be part of tutorials on the channel. So it's a whole thing. And even my daughter said, you sure you want to go there, Mum? Yep, I do, because I love it. I love the idea of it, and I love the idea of giving back. As I love the idea of giving back. I'm getting ready to set up my craft room and have so much yarn plus a crochet group on Facebook, so need to get my room set up ASAP. Well, good luck with that, Sherry. You're going to have a lot of work ahead of you. I still haven't set it up. This is still not set up properly. It's well, half together, but it's not set up properly. I quit entering giveaways because I have no room. That's correct. I remember you telling me this, Jeannie. You told me this a while back, but I watched them. I know, and I really wished you would, because Jeannie's been with us for so long, and the name, because it's been there for so long, sometimes that flashes up on that tracker thing. So you should really be in it to win it. Seriously. Mind you, someone won something new recently from us. They were new. What was her name? What was her name? Panserina. I can't remember her first name, but the last name was Panser. The name rings a bell, so it just come up to my head. And she joined literally on the Friday, and she watched a video on Sunday, and she won it. What are the chances of that? And I've had my regulars win. I've had my long term, and then there's this new girl who came in and she won it. And she also has a mother signed up to our channel as well now. I used to win a lot. I know, because you enter. The only way for you to win a prize is to enter. Now, I've won 1 or 2 prizes in the past, not for crochet, for other things, and I used to enter thousands of times. Oh, Bago Day! Oh, Bago Day! Oh, you're going to make me cry. I'm so happy to see you here. Oh my gosh, you've done a super chat. Oh my God, you're going to make me cry. Oh my gosh, Bago Day. Oh my gosh. So happy to see you here. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your super chat. Very well received. I put you right up on the pedestal because you are my top #1 crochet channel. You seriously are here on YouTube, and I've done my top 10 or whatever it was, top 10, top 20, and you are my top. Oh, I'm so excited. Look at me going all flushed. Thank you so much. It's so lovely to have you here. Wow. Thank you, Crystal. Lovely. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Let's wipe the eyes. Oh, you got me all happy. Oh. How silly am I right now? Thank you so much for that, for coming in, little no doing the super chat. I thank you so much. Just made my day. Oh. Okay. Let's wipe the tears. Thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you so much for dropping in, let alone doing that super chat. That was beautiful. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. Happy Mother's Day to you, Bago Day. Happy Mother's Day to everyone. I thank you so much. Love the love. Plus, we're broken. You broke me again. I've been broken twice today. Once by Marty and once by Crystal, the lovely Crystal from Bago Day. Thank you so much. It's lovely to have you here in the Wow House. We have a lot of fun here, Crystal, and I thank you so much for joining us here. Oh, you got me all warm and flushed now. I have had a rough couple of weeks. Thank you. And this has made my day. Thank you so much, Crystal. Oh, look, I'm crying here. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, let's get back to business. Thank you, Crystal, again. Thank you for joining us here with the Wild Crochet community. We have a lot of fun. Sometimes we have way too much fun. And I mean way too much fun. To the extent where some people end up in the naughty corner. I know, right? So my crochet idol has popped in and made me all warm and fuzzy inside. Oh, look at this. I'm crying like a baby. Oh. How to make the doll dress. Is that correct? Look, I have to try out the doll dresses now. You got me all excited here. Oh. All right, let's get back to business, guys. Yes. I'm a live stream lurker. Been here many times. Well, lovely to have you here, Bago Day. Lovely to have you here, Crystal. I should be calling you Crystal. I know your name. You know what? Have you seen my top 10 crochet list? Because you are way on top. and everyone knows it. And they all know that I love you. Like, and the answer I put in there was, I try to keep it all to myself when I first found you, but I did let everyone know because your work is pretty amazing. And yes, I pop you up on a pedestal, and I love that you're sitting there because that's where I like having you. And I'm still getting more teary here. Look. Oh, you're so cute. Maybe the best live moment. I know, right? It's the best one. She's got great doll dresses. I'm going to have to try this doll dress out now, Crystal. You know, they're talking about your doll dresses, so I'll have to check it out. Did I make a mess of the makeup? Thanks, bag of dough. We love Eric too. Well, I don't know much about Eric, but I do watch a lot of Crystal's crochet. And I have been on her channel a few times when she's been live, and I have actually been on her channel when she's done giveaways, but I don't know if I've ever entered. I can't even remember if I have. Thanks, Katie. A little bit sooky. Oh, everyone get in the naughty bag of day. You have to get in the naughty corner. That's what happens. We have a lot of fun here on the channel, Crystal, and sometimes we don't have moments like this. Not usually. This was a good moment for me. So we have a lot of fun, and we can be silly. Eric crochets too. Oh, is that right? I don't think I've ever watched Eric's crochet. Does he do tutorials as well? Because I know that Crystal does them. Oh, does he? Oh, I don't know. I haven't actually watched his tutorials. So that's interesting. Does he do the tutorials? Does he? Yes? No? Anyone? Anyone? Oh, I know Crystal does. I haven't been watching Crystal's tutorials for a long time because I've been unwell and I've just been doing my own thing, but I loved watching her. Yes, put Bag of Day in the corner with me. Party time. Bag of Day and Marty in the corner. Party. No tutorials. He crochets. My blankets for me. Oh, what a lovely fella you have there, Crystal. What a lovely fella. I'm making a blanket he made. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, no, Crystal, she's very lucky. Very lucky. She has a lovely fella who loves crocheting too. What a lovely fella. I love Bag of Day Crochet. Plays through my home constantly. Just subscribe to Wow Crochet. So happy to be aboard. Lovely to have you here, Fairy Mama. Oh, what a lovely name you have there, Fairy Mama. Welcome, welcome. He does a great job also. Beautiful. Yeah, I got you. I got you. So thank you so much again, Crystal, for joining us here. Crystal from Bag of Day has joined Wow Crochet to say hello, popped in, and she's done a lovely super chat. She's done a lovely super chat as well. A very lovely super chat. Thank you so much. It's very well received. And you know what? I'm going to have to go out and buy some yarn, and I'm going to have to... See, I'm going to put my foot in it now. I'm going to have to devote that project to the lovely Crystal from Bag of Day. Let me write that. I won't forget it now. I'm not going to forget it. I don't even know what I've done with the pen. I've lost everything. Oh, Crystal's walked into the house and now I'm all confused. So lovely to support other creators, share the love. She's absolutely wonderful. I give her credit. I literally have lost my pen, but I will remember this. This day will not be forgotten. So yes, I will be purchasing yarn and I'll be calling it, I don't know, shall I call it Crystals? Shall I call it Bag of Day? B-O-D? Bod? I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, we're on a high today. So I'm going to have a good day for the rest of the day. I was going to have a good day anyway, but now it's like even better. Now that the lovely Crystal from Bag of Day has come in and joined us here on our channel, which we love, love, love. I'll never forget it, no. Thanks all fellow yarn addicts. I know we are yarn addicts here. Fairy, we're more crochet addicts. From your shout out, I subscribe to Bag of Day. Yes, you know what, guys? Go over, subscribe to her. I share the love because she's fantastic. Her work is amazing. She's just such a calm, cool, calm, collected person. Not like me, right? She's such a beautiful, cool, calm, collected person who's made some gorgeous projects over the past. Actually, I don't know how many years you've been on there, Crystal. I couldn't even tell you. You've been on for a very long time, and I've been watching you way back when I wasn't young because I was never really young. I'm always old. Don't tell anyone. And I've been watching you for like 100 years. And like I said, I did my top 10 favorites and you were on top of the list. And I swear by that still today. And if I could just find this pen, I found it. What's today's date? Let's mark that in time of history. Thank you so much for joining us today, Bag a Day. If you have not subscribed to her, look, guys, head over. You won't be disappointed because she's absolutely fantastic. And she does a lot of giveaways as well, guys. So if you want to enter a giveaway, she's the lady to go to. Yep, she's the one to head over to. She does a lot of giveaways, and that's great. Crystal, do you still have your live channel? Are you starting your spring planting yet? Oh, that's nice. Little John's Yarn Craft are also amazing. There are a lot of amazing people out there. Because Crystal just topped the list, I thought I'd talk about it. So has it only been 5 years? No, it must be longer than that. She must be on YouTube longer than that. Couldn't just be 5 years. Also, Gary Urban Yarns, he is great. Okay, she's the giveaway queen. She is, Margaret. She does so many giveaways. So if you are interested in winning giveaways, you must enter her giveaway. She doesn't just give giveaways. She's giveaway. Like, hers are massive. They're huge. She does boxes worth. And she is just great at it. And I remember, you love how she teaches. She's a very calm teacher. She's very relaxed. Zach Stout too. Oh, lots of people are coming out in the woodwork now. There are some great crochet channels and knitter channel out there. Gary is from Melbourne too. Is that correct, Margaret? I was going to call you Barry then. I don't know where Barry from. Gary. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, he's from Melbourne. That's nice. Oh, the urban. Oh, actually, I know about the urban one. Yes, because he's part of the anti-bullying campaign that I was as well. So I do know of him. Since 2014 is how long, Chris? Is that all? It seems like she's been there for like years. Oh, but that is years. What are we on now? Oh, we're in 2021. Oh my gosh, that's a long time. That's a long time. So is that 7 years she's been on? Okay. I thought she was a lot more than that. It goes to show how much I watched her. 7 years. That's right. But it goes to show how much I watched her because I thought it was like 20 years or something. 20 years. I don't think YouTube's been around that long. And I used to watch her all the time. When I first started watching YouTube to get hints on how to teach, because I knew how to teach, I just didn't know how to do it in front of the camera. I wasn't very good in front of the camera. I was good at what I did, but I wasn't good in front of the camera. And I thought, who can I watch? And I used to watch her all the time. And then I got distracted. I used to just keep watching her. I'd go off and watch someone else, and then I'd just go back to her. She was such a calm, cool, calm, collected. I'm saying it was, but she's here. So you were such a calm, cool, collected person. I'm not going to say was. You were here. I subbed to Crystal in 2014. I don't remember the last when I'd subbed, but it was a long time ago. He lives in Canada now with his partner, but originally from here. Okay, that's interesting. What is your favorite yarn fiber to work with? I love baby alpaca. I'm more into cotton only because I break out in allergies with certain wool. But I've noticed that this wool right here, it's from Tandy Farm. So it's made of Polworth yarn, sheep. And that I don't break out in. Crystal did a giveaway and you had to put the year she started. Oh, here we go. She's talking. I must go on. I'm recording a new bag a day. Thanks, Mary, and everyone for your kind words. Oh, thank you so much for joining us here, Crystal. You certainly have made my day. And you've done that gorgeous super chat, which won't go to waste. And I'm going to actually purchase some beautiful yarn. And I'm going to devote that literal tutorial to you. And I will send you the link and you can have a look at it and then laugh at me. Laugh with me. Thank you so much for joining us here and enjoy your recording time. Oh, so made my day. Great to stay safe. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Great to see you. I know, such a beautiful surprise. We'll be watching for it, Crystal. Yes. So look, what can I say? It was so beautiful to have her here. So beautiful to have Crystal join us and for her lovely super chat as well. Made my day, along with Marty's puns. I've had a really good morning. So let's get on. Shall we get on with business, guys? Because this has really gone out of control. It's an hour and 35 minutes, and we have not started talk. Well, we have. I've written Monday, Tandy jumper. So we're getting somewhere. Let's get back to business. Tuesday, as you well know, is my business day, and I wanted to talk to you guys about Tuesday. From now on, Tuesday and part of Wednesday, I'll still do the live Wednesdays, will be a business day for the simple fact that I need another half a day because I am entering, it's not a competition or anything. I am having a stall at the Australian Wool and Sheep Show. It's huge here in Australia, and it only happens in Bendigo, and I will be having a stall there. I hope, fingers crossed. Oh, if I can get the paperwork out in time. I'm struggling with liability insurance. Nobody wants to insure me for 5 days. Oh, can you believe it? If anyone out there knows about liability insurance, and if I can get a 5-day liability insurance from someone, please let me know. Lots of fun today. Beautiful sunny Saturday. I know, right? It has been a great life. It certainly and it certainly has made my day. Anyway, what can I say? I don't know what to say about today's life. It's just blown me away. In so many ways. So Tuesday, we are going to be doing business day. Oh, I'm so sidetracked. Look at Bagger Days done. Oh. Wednesday. Okay, what I'm doing is, and I mentioned it earlier, I'm going to be making packs. And in those packs, you will have the pattern, the yarn, the hook, the sewing needle, and the scissors. So there'll be a whole pack, and it will be a pack of my pattern, of that, whatever pattern that is, okay? So I've already started with 2 or 3 patterns. I'm not going to show them yet. I won't show them until it's time to do the stalls, and then we could talk about us here on the channel. So happy that I got to be on here. I know, Sherry, like this is never happens. This is something different today, Sherry. That's never happened before, that Crystal's popped in. It's never happened. So I really am excited. And I'm so excited that actually Marty made me smile too. Super live, just what I needed. One to definitely watch it. I know, right? I'm going to rewatch it myself and just think, did that really happen? And I blame you, Marty, for a lot of the puns. Marty had me in crackers before. Literally, we'll say in stitches because that's funny. That's like a pun, yeah? Marty had me in stitches before Crystal came. Then Crystal came and made us all excited. What? So, I'll get back to business. I keep getting sidetracked today. We're doing the packs, and they are coming, and they will also be up on the website, but not until literally the day after the Bendigo store, because the Wool and Sheep Show is one of our biggest shows here in Australia, and that's going to be promoting our packs. That day, I'll be promoting our packs. And after the show, straight after the show, when I get back to Melbourne, because it's Bendigo, I have to drive out there. When I get back to Melbourne, I will actually pop all those packs on the website. And you guys, if you're interested in purchasing them, you can. I will have the deal for that, the special deal for that in that first week. I must go and see you, Mary, at the show. Oh, come, Kerry, come. I'll be there. I'm hoping to have possible clothing for it as well, and possible signage as well. I take the blame for no business. Well, no business has been getting done for the past 2 weeks. It doesn't hurt this week as well. Or I should say today as well. All right, so those packs, they are coming, and they will be directly after the Bendigo show, which is going to be great. Oh, it's actually not called Bendigo show. It's called the Australian Wool and Sheep Show. Okay, happens once a year, and it's the only one here in Australia, and it happens in Bendigo, which is where Bendigo Wool and Mills is. So I'm going to be in a lot of trouble that weekend. For those of you who don't know who Bendigo Wool and Mills is, they are the place that I tend to buy a lot of my yarn from. And the reason is because they have their yarn in a 200-gram scheme. Like, that's a Bendigo yarn right there. Yeah. They have a lot of cotton, and they do 10-ply, 8-ply. They do some other types of yarns as well. We can shop together. I know, right? I will have my stand there, though, so I might be at the stand most of the time. I am also there, by the way, guys. I'll tell you in a minute about the dates. while I'm there also, guys, I will be teaching as well. So I'll be doing some tuition. You're getting free teaching there. I usually charge heaps for teaching, apart from our free tutorials. But I will be teaching as well. So if you are in Melbourne, I'm lying. Let's try Bendigo. If you are in Bendigo around July the... I can't remember. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I will give them the dates on the next live. I'm so out of it today. Sorry, guys. I'm just so out of it today. So I will give you the dates on the next live, and just keep those dates in mind. Booking hotels and things in that area, so hard around that week because everybody who's anybody is going, and I had to book a hotel that wasn't the craziest hotel in the world, but you know what? It's just to sleep in. And so getting in, because I couldn't get in anywhere I went. You can get into the hotels if they're further away from the venue, but I wanted to be close to the venue so that I can, quickly get in and quickly get out if I need to do things, which, it happens at the time. So that's happening in July, and I will promote the dates on the next live, and I'll probably also be mentioning it on our community board. We have a community board which I do pop up a lot of things as well, and also I will be popping them in our videos as well, just for fun. Can I share Well Crochet with my crochet group? Sherry, you can share Well Crochet with anybody. We share the love here. We love having new people in. We love having our regulars, and we love having our oldies here as well. Not that there are any oldies. Oh, I've had to get that in there. So Tuesday and part of Wednesday will be business day for the next, what are we on? We're in May, June, July. I better hurry up. I've only got a month and a half left. If you think about it, because if it's mid-July, I only have a month and a half left to do this hard work and get some packs out there. So it's a matter of getting some patterns written down, some patterns that are on our channel, some patterns that aren't on our channel will be a part of that deal as well. Thank you, Sherry, for joining us and having some fun with us today in an unusual live, a very unusual live. But those packs are coming, so be prepared for them, guys. Some of them will not end up on YouTube. Some of those patterns will not go on YouTube. They are paid patterns. They will never go on YouTube. So just heads up in there. So if you wanted those patterns, you literally would have to purchase them. And that is the week to do it, because they will be on special and they will have the yarn with them and the hook and the scissors and your sewing needle. My cat is yelling at you. Your cat is yelling at you. Oh, meow, meow, meow. Feed me, play with me. So there you go. All right, so that's coming up, and I will talk about dates and things, and I will talk about the store. I will be doing all 3 days, which is the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday of that the store, okay, of that show, I should say, if you will. It's amazing. You'll get to see Tom from Tandy will be there. He'll have his own stall, so that's going to be good. And you'll get to probably see, maybe Roz will be there, the other lady I interviewed. I'm not sure. I should ask before I say it. And a lot of our yarn people that you see on our channel, if you are there, they will be there as well. So heads up, guys. There's a lot of people are going to be there. So get excited. It's going to be a great thing. And if you can't go for the weekend, go for the day. Go on a Friday, go on a Saturday, go on a Sunday, but go. Check them out. There's so much that's going to be there. It's called the Wool and Sheep Show. So there's more than just yarn. There's more than just crafters. There's so much more. Like there's going to be sheep. There's going to be not sheep, but there's going to be the sheep growers. They're going to be the toms, if you will, the people who grow the sheep, that sell the yarn to you, that they grow it straight from the farmer. As I say, straight from the door, farmer to my doorstep. Or as Tom says, go and check them out. Crochet Crowd is also great. Yes, I've gone through. He's actually on. Well, Mikey is on my list as well. So is Fiber Spider. There's a lot of people on my list, but Bag a Day topped it. Okay, I gotta do this now. I'm so itchy now. I'm hearing you talk. Love the accent. I know a lot of people say that, and actually I haven't done this yet, and I forgot to do this in the doily video. But Katie said that she likes it when I count in my tutorials, because I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then I pop in the Aussie accent. Once I get to the teens. So I'll do that in the kittens in a row, okay? Just for you, Katie. And actually, the first Kittens in a Row I recorded did have that. And I said, this is thanks to Katie Hahn. And I did record that. And then I had to delete it because that one didn't work. So I'm going to do it again. All right. Yes, thank you so much, Margaret. Thank you so much for the likes up. Thank you. I have a list of 20. I have more on the list, but I do have a top 10. It's my favorite. I know, Katie. She laughs at my counting. Quick question on doilies. Is it okay to switch to size 3 thread instead of size 10 and get a relatively similar product? Well, look, this is a size 3 cotton. This is a 3, it's an 8 ply here, or a number 3 overseas, if that helps. And that's a thick cotton, like that's a thick one. See, I don't know if I can get a close up for you. It is thicker, but not super thick. So I would pop that under my yarn bowl. Not my yarn bowl. What do you call it? They're the yarn bowls. They're like, yeah, you pop your yarn in there, and I don't use it for yarn. I use it to, oh, it's in the other room. I use it to hold my crochet hooks. I put it in the other room yesterday because I was looking for a number 6 millimeter hook. But yeah, this is a thicker cotton, but it still, to me, looks nice. And I would use it, and I'm going to use it under the yarn bowl, actually, in here when I bring the yarn bowl back. So you can use whatever cotton you like. Just be wary. If you're using like a super thick cotton, it will come up a little bit odd, okay? So just be wary. Don't use a super thick cotton. Like, try not to keep it too thick. Okay. All right. Oh, I've lost all the super chat. I mean, got super chat in the brain now. I've lost all the chat. Okay. Yeah, I don't know you, Katie. Just shared to Crochet for Beginners before I forgot. Oh, that's cute, Sherry. That's cute. All right. So that's, I just wanted to mention about the packs, by the way, guys. Hang on, I missed something here. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm not confident with size 10 yet. Okay, take your time. Don't stress too much. Take your time. Always when you're learning something new, always try something that's very easy. This pattern's an easy pattern. It's just like I messed up the count in the video, but it doesn't affect your crocheting it. I say 120 instead of 108 on row 8, when really there was 108 stitches. I say at the end of this row you should have 120, but no, that's not true. You should have 108. I'm going to see if I can get into, and I know you can edit once the product is up on YouTube. You can actually edit it. So I think I might try. I don't know how. I've never really edited the middle of a project. I've edited the beginning and the end, okay, but I've never edited the middle. If I can't edit it, I'll leave a little disclaimer in the description box. Hopefully people watch it. I might leave a little message on the comment section as well. Okay. It's been a long time since I've done doilies. Could you explain thread size? Just a minute, Jeannie. And Knitter Girl, Achu. Hello, Knitter Girl. Hello. Okay, the thread sizes, it's hard for me to explain, Jeannie, because you're from overseas. So the sizes from you overseas are totally different than the way they are in Melbourne, Australia, which I wish I'd known before I did the tutorial. I keep saying it's a 0, and it probably is a 0 overseas. The thread is really, really thin. Oh, lamp covers. Oh, that's interesting. Have you ever used a size 25 crochet hook? I find it a bit difficult. Is that a 25 mil, like really thick ones? Is that what you mean for thick yarn? No. But I was thinking of doing something for the Wool and Sheep show. And I thought I might bring that up with you, and I was going to bring it up with you next week. But, you know, since some of you are still here on the channel, I might bring it up with you now. I was thinking of making a crochet hook, huge one, just to work with on the day at the Wool and Sheep show, just for fun. And just to see what people think of it, just for fun. Yeah, that's a really thick hook. Yeah, no, I haven't. I've not, see, if you work with that hook, you've got to find the yarn to suit. I don't know where I can get yarn like that. I thought of cutting up sheets at some stage. That was a while back. I thought, let's cut up some sheets and let's make something with the sheets. And yeah, I don't know. I have never used it, no. But I am going to be making a hook. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, just get some wood from the wood store and chop and hope for the best. Do you reckon it'll work? So for the wool and sheep show, I thought of making one. I probably won't. I just thought I'd get your opinion to see if there's anyone out there who would be interested in seeing it while they're at the wool and sheep show. I get the yarn from Michael's. We don't have a Michael's store here in Melbourne. And there are thick yarns, don't get me wrong. I suppose you can put 2 yarns together. I made a bedspread with cotton. Size 14 steel hook. I stabbed myself. Oh, stabbed my husband myself in the... Oh, I'm grabbing inappropriate blah. That's hilarious. That's so funny. That is so funny. So funny. Emma G, been under the weather, days off, missed. What wonderful surprise. Oh yeah, you missed her. Oh, it was a generous, I know she did a generous super chat. That's so going to go to purchasing some yarn and to buying something beautiful, and we're going to name it Bod or something. I don't know. I'll think of something, because I do have a wicked imagination. I'll think of something, but it's going to be in honor of her. I'm going to be purchasing some yarn worth $50, and I'm going to buy something nice, and we're going to make something nice. I see some really big hooks for sale on Amazon, up to 50 mil, I think, but they are probably just for show. I know, that's what I was thinking. I might do one for show on the day, just for a little bit of fun, and see how I go with it. I mean, what could happen? Someone could take it. They'd have to grow muscles. I don't know how I'm going to get it there. Pop it on the roof of the car. Okay, anyway, so that's what's happening, guys. We are doing packs for that event. That is something I'm going to spend the next few months making. So I will need business days for Tuesday and most of Wednesday as well. And on Wednesdays live, you will still have a normal live. It won't affect you guys at all. It just means I won't be doing a lot of crochet on that day, which means we might be taking a little bit longer to finish projects. But what else is new at the moment? They are used for 50 millimeter. Hang on, they are used. I have 3 of them. Oh, what did you use them for, Sherry? Wow. Did you make a bedspread or something with, or a mat maybe? Much easier to arm crochet. I thought of arm crocheting on the day. That's a bit of fun. I haven't done arm crocheting on the channel. Shall we do some arm crochet? Look at me and my big mouth. I tell you, that big mouth is just going to get me into so much trouble. Shall we do some arm crocheting on the channel? What is wrong with me? Oh, I'm such a dupper. All right, so cheers. And I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to do it on the channel. Oh, I've never done one on the channel. It must be very thick yarn. It is. And I don't know what I'd use it for if we did it. So we'll see. But Tuesday is going to be business day. I'm such a big mouth, I tell you. Gets me into so much trouble. Oh, such a sucker. Expensive arm for an arm crochet. I charge a lot for this arm. Oh, look at it. It doesn't work sometimes. That's a very thick yarn. Yeah. Expensive yarn for arm crochet. Yes. All right. So business day will be both days today. For the next few months. I'm going to go back to normal after the show and just do the occasional Tuesday business day. I say occasional because every time I book Tuesday for a business day, something comes up and I end up doing something totally different. All right. And Thursday, as you know, Thursday I'll either put in first Thursday of the month, or we will continue with the Tandy jumper, or we will do kitties in a row, or I'll be at the dentist. I don't know what day I've booked in yet. I haven't booked it. I better book it, I suppose, to get this tooth pulled. I better book it and get myself organised so that we can get back to some sort of normal life here on the channel. And Friday will be either one of those again. How much longer will this be? I'm actually thinking of finishing up now. It's so out of control. Well, we're on about nearly 2 connecting on me now. Oh, it's telling me I'm live again. I don't know what's going on. See you. Enjoy your afternoon. I know we're time to finish up, I think. Armpits. All right, guys, look, that's the week that we're going to have this week. So it's all over the place this week until I get my my teeth work done. When you do book the dentist, make sure your appointment isn't at 2:30. Ah! Oh, sorry. I've heard that so many times before, but today it just makes so much fun. It makes so much sense. 2:30? 2:30? Oh gosh, oh Marty, get out of the corner. I mean, get back in the corner. No, get out of the corner because we have to close off. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much for this weird and wacky, weird live that is just beyond my control. I don't know how, but thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, this week there will be some sort of tutorial up in some way, shape or form, before or after. If after the tooth gets pulled, don't laugh at me if I slur my speech. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Thank you so much to Crystal from Bag a Day for that lovely surprise. It's just blown me away. Thank you, Marty, for making me smile. And thank you, everyone, for joining us here at Wow Crochet. And also, welcome to those newbies. Ciao for now, everyone. Have a good week. And I will see you on the channel. Ciao.